Hi guys, I'm going to teach you guys how to batch watermark with Affinity Photos. So first you're going to open up a PowerPoint and then you're going to ignore my song choices for the rest of this video and you will make a text box. And I'm going to call it Spring State 2020 since that was a convention that we unfortunately never had. And I'm going to change it to Arial and I'm to bold italic. And I'm also going to make the color red and make it 88 point font because it'll make it easier later on and we need to be bright and big for our photos. So then I'm going to make another text box and add that right underneath and say what region of JSA we are from. And we're from the Pacific Northwest, and then we're going to make the exact same changes, make it red, move it up to 36, and switch over to Arial Bold Italic, and then shove it right underneath that Spring State. Next, I'm going to go into Shapes and make a parallelogram, as I'm doing right now. Doesn't matter that for right now it's blue. I'm going to highlight it, move it over, and then make it black and send it backwards so that we can see that red text. So if it was white, we wouldn't be able to see that Pacific Northwest bit. Then I'm going to make another parallelogram and put that over the Pacific Northwest bit and do the same things, make it black, send it backwards, make sure the fill and everything's the right color, and then I'm going to change everything back to white. Which is what I'm doing here, and then I'm going to Control A and highlight, I accidentally controlled it the wrong thing, and then I'm going to go onto Group under Arrange, and then I'm going to press Command C to copy it, and I'm going to open Affinity Photos and go into a new one, and I'm going to use a 1080p, and then I'm going to go into Document, and I'm going to press Transparent Background, so it's all the checkers, and I'm going to press Command V, and there we go, we have the Spring State logo. And then I'm going to go over and crop it so that it fits the right dimensions, like so, and then I'm going to press Apply so that that happens, and then I'm going to open a new thing. I accidentally opened the wrong thing, but you're going to open one of your photos that you're going to be editing. So I had some photos deliberately set aside for this that I knew weren't cropped, which is really, really important. They cannot be cropped, otherwise it moves the watermarking around. So here's one of my friend, and then I'm going to go over into Macro, and that's under Studio, and then you would click Macro. And so then you would come up with this little window that I have here on the left, and you'd click the red recording button, and so I pasted it in with Command V, and there it is, and then I have to select it and move it over to the correct corner. As you can see, then it comes up as transform, and then I'm going to clear selection and press the white square, and then hit that little button there and save it as attempt number 10. This has been 10 attempts, guys. Not an easy thing to do, lots of trial and error. Press OK. And then I'm going to go under and click New Batch Job. And then I'm going to click Add, and then the two photos that I want to have this watermark, I have to give priorities to. I'm going to save it as a JPEG. I'm going to save as a new location called Finish Watermarking, which I'm doing right here. And create it and then save it under that folder. And then I'm going to go under there where it says default and switch over to my practice watermarks and attempt number 10, apply, and then I hit OK. And then here on the sidebar, there's the two things loading, which I wiggled my mouse over, and then it gives check, check. And so you go to your Finder, wherever you saved it, and you go under where it is, you go into the folder, you open it up, and hopefully your watermark should be right there in the little right-hand corner. So let's check out both of these photos. Yep, there it is. So perfect. Now I have the same watermark, same place, same size on both photos.